Well, hello everyone. I'm Marcia Littlejohn, and you know, over the years that I've been doing interviews, I think one of the most wonderful opportunities that I have ever had is to have that opportunity to talk with some of those wonderful actors and actresses that perform on stage at Riverside Theatre. And now, in Closer Than Ever, I have one of the lead actors with me right here next to me. Let me welcome Kevin Spirtas. Wonderful to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Do you know, one of the things we like to do here in Vero Beach, though, I must tell you, Kevin, is to let all of our audience that come and enjoy Riverside Theatre get a little better to know, I should say, the actors that are up on stage and to understand a little of their backstory. So I've been reading about you. 18 years old?
Right now, I am 18 years old.
He's
Don't
not,
I look fantastic?
Well, you do, actually.
No,
but tell me, what does that mean to you?
Well, I think you're referring to the beginning of my career.
I think I am.
The start of my first professional
Yes,
job
I am.
was on Broadway. I was 18 years old and I went to New York. And 3 months later, I found myself knocking on the stage door of the Schubert Theater.
Oh.
And I wasn't equity. I didn't have my union card. And I said, I heard you're having a closed call for this wonderful show, my favorite show at the time. It still is, a chorus line.
Oh,
And
wow.
2 weeks later, I got a call, come in, audition, it was mine.
Boy, oh boy, 18 years old.
That was just a few weeks ago. So.
Oh, just absolutely. Also, have to find out, what got you so interested in theater?
Growing up, I loved watching the old late movies with Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers and
yes.
Judy Garland and Howard Keel and all of them. And I had this connection to that, and I would partake in choir and chorus and any of the musical activities in grade school. And I had a teacher named Joanne Smiley, and she saw at that age that I had some interest and she just sort of encouraged that all through. And the lucky thing for me, I guess, if you look back now, I had her through half of my years in grade school, and then I had her all through middle school.
Oh, great.
And then I had her once again in high school.
Terrific. Do you know, we have so little time here, and Kevin, I want to ask you though, the encouragement that you had from your family, was that part of what made you so terrific today?
I'll say partly, yeah. I mean, I didn't have a lot of encouragement from my family at first. It was, oh, he wants to be an actor, oh, he wants to be a singer. and then that changed as I started to really accrue some success. No, of course.
But you know, I know that everyone's watching this and they're saying, boy, does he look familiar. And yes, days of our lives. There's no question you have seen this face, this magnificent face, and no, he's not 18 years old, but you might have been back then. But you were on stage, not only in TV, but you were on Broadway. You have done some really scary things, too.
I've done some slasher films in my day.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So what do you like best?
Well, I think live theater has always been the most rewarding because it's live, it's immediate, the reaction is right there in the audience. They're a part of the show as well, whether they realize it or not. That's the last character.
Yes.
And I was going to say, when you're doing film and TV, it's...
Cut.
Yeah, but you do it and then it gets done so later down the line. It's immediate and you let it go, but theater's in you. You
betcha. Well, I can certainly see why we are all absolutely in love with Kevin Spirtas, because we not only have seen you on TV right in our own living rooms, but we have that opportunity to see you right here on stage at this magnificent theater of Riverside Theatre. Yes. So it really is going to go on your resume too. I'm sure there's going to be one more thing that you've done, and you have done it all. But we want to find out a little more about Closer Than Ever, because there is nothing greater than Riverside Theatre's productions and having Kevin closer